Hello guys! Today we're going to do a little video about when to wear different watches. Especially if you're new to watches, you may wonder like what's the deal with dress watches, dive watches, race watches, the chronographs and date windows. So today I'm just going to do a quick guide of the essentials that you need to know when buying a watch, for what purpose you want to wear it for, and boring stuff like that. So we're going to start by just talking about an everyday watch. In an everyday watch you want it to be sleek and minimal, but you want it to, don't take too much space and not too fancy so you can bang it up a bit. And right now I have one watch that I will show you, and it's this vintage Time Master that I bought on a flea market. It's a pretty nice watch, I think. It kind of looks like a old Rolex or something like that, but of course it's very cheap quartz watch. But this is perfect for basically every outfit that I wear. It's just like this vintage vibe, with the Jubilee bracelet. Very pretty. You could change the bracelet for leather or something like that if you wanted to. So that's just an everyday watch. Other everyday watches could be like the Seiko 5 or even some Casio digital watches maybe. And now going over to the more dressier watches, I will start by putting a black strap on this one. It's a Casio MTP 1302P. This is the one that was very popular with the Tiffany coloring. A while ago it was very hyped because it has the shape of a Rolex Oyster. But this watch is like in between dressy and everyday wear, like this. So it's kind of dressy, but when you have a black strap on it you kind of dress it up. Or if you have an exotic strap on it of any kind, but if you have the metal bracelet on it, then it's a bit more, classy, rich look, like maybe like a race watch. This is maybe not the best example because it's not expensive at all, but right now I don't have the other watches that I usually have on this channel. But this is the Casio MTP 1303P, which you can see has a very sleek and minimalistic design. It's charcoal dial with silver markings, no numbers, nothing, extremely sleek, and with the textured real leather strap with stitches, and then just stainless steel. I think this is stainless steel, I'm not entirely sure. I should be wearing like a black shirt or something with this. But this isn't an expensive dress watch, this is pretty cheap still. I have an entire video of this watch as well if you want to check it out. So this is perfect, just sliding under the sleeve of your shirt like that. And it goes with basically anything. It isn't really a statement piece, it's more of a subtle, I have a watch, I love watches and I don't need to scream type of watch, That moves us on to our next category, which is dive watches. And dive watches have a specific bezel that is used by divers to indicate how much oxygen they have left. So they will turn the bezel to their minute marker. They will see now it's gone 15 minutes, now it's gone an hour. And this is actually why the bezel can only be rotated in one direction. So if you bang your watch against something, the bezel can't go so that it looks like you have more time. It can slip and you think that you have more time, but it can slip in the direction so you think you have less time. So that basically ensures that you won't die because you think you have more oxygen than you actually have. So dive watches typically are a bit bigger, so you can see underwater, bigger, more robust markings, more robust overall, big bezel, and often very strong like neon markers and glow in the dark stuff, so you can actually see under the water. These watches you can get just because they're cool, but if you are planning on going diving or just being out on the sea or on a boat and there tends to be water there, then you should probably get a dive watch, because they are made for those types of conditions. And lastly, today we're going to talk about race watches and chronograph watches. So what I like to call a race watch is a big flashy watch that you see like F1 drivers use, and maybe that's an Invicta Pro diver, maybe that's a more flashy Rolex, like a Rolex Day Date maybe. This watch also has a tachymeter, and what that is basically you measure how quickly something goes a predetermined from one point to another, and you can calculate how fast that object was going based on that information. Race watches in all sorts of sports, whether it's plane racing or maybe more normally Formula 1 or rally, very often have chronographs. And what is a chronograph? A chronograph is a smaller circle inside of your dial. It's a dial inside of your dial. On this watch we have the seconds on a chronograph, and we have a timer, and we have the day and date on 3 chronographs here. Many watches have chronographs, and they're most commonly used for either timing or showing days. And showing the date doesn't have a chronograph, but it has a date window on many watches. For example, this watch, then you see the date window there. It says the date. Also on this watch it says the date and the day next to each other. And also on this watch it has a little date window here, and it also says the days, but that's not a chronograph. This dress watch doesn't have anything like that because it's supposed to be sleek and minimalistic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I'm yapping so much, but I thank you so much for watching. Hope this maybe helped you go buy your own watches. I will see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, and